What is going on, guys? Rory here at Rory Wellburn Gaming. Hopefully this is going to be another informative video to help you guys out on an absolute awesome game, which is a game called Way of the Hunter. In this video today, guys, I am going to learn you guys how to hunt correctly. This is by meaning how to approach your prey, basically stance, your wind. Hopefully a lot of informative information on the game. Like I said, it's going to help you out a lot. We're going to basically, like I said, help you guys out with stance. Basically by being, should you be stood up? Should you be crouched? Should you be prone? Your wind direction. All of this is going to be taken into consideration. But in the meantime, guys, if you could all please hit that subscription button for me. Also as well, do drop the video a like, hit the bell notification as well to be notified of future content that I do put up on the channel. So guys, all being said and done, let's go and get us into this. Right, so we're in Nez Perce Valley, which is Idaho. What we're going to try and do is show you guys right now exactly where you should be going, what you should be doing, what you shouldn't be doing. So down in the bottom right hand corner of your guys' screen right now, you'll see the wind direction is basically blowing from right to left. So what we're going to do, activate the hunter sense, see what we can get while we're going down. So what I'm doing right now is, yes, I am still stood up, but I'm not running at basically top speed. This is top speed, what you're going to be running at. Don't do this. This is a do not do. Whatever you guys do, don't do this, because anything that is around in the vicinity, they are going to hear you. So keep that hunter sense going at just a nice steady pace. We are at a nice early time in the morning as well. So hopefully anything what is going to be around in this area should be heading towards basically feed. Oh. Right. So, here we go. All depending on what is in this herd of mule deer, which will basically determine what we're going to do. So now we know that the wind is blowing from right to left. These animals cannot smell us. Determining on the animals as well, it all goes down to the animal's individuality, if that is a word. But elks are going to spook a lot easier than mule deer. White-tailed deer will spook a lot easier than mule deer. So again, all depending on the type of prey that you guys are hunting or type of game you guys are hunting is going to determine what you are doing. So with mule deer right now, we are crouched. So in your crouch movement, if you are wanting to get closer to the animals, keep crouch and just a nice stealth. Click your stealth. Just walk or crouch walk nice and slow. You do this, they're not going to hear you. The more that you guys can hear your footsteps being loud, that is what they are going to hear. So I'm going to try and get in as close as I can with being crouched. So right now we're around about 230 yards. So I'm going to try and get around about maybe 100 yards without spooking these animals. So it might take me a little bit of time, but we're all good. We know we're not going to be smelt. Sight, deer's sight is not what you call the best. So what do we have in here? What could potentially be a shootable animal? Two-star adult, adult female, 3-star mature, a young female, an adult female, adult 1-star male, Another 1-star adult male. I don't know what that is behind him. But hopefully these don't move by the time I do get into where I want to be. So like I said, just keep that walk going nice and steady. The more that you speed up, the more chance you have got of being heard from these animals. Or, again, if they see you. So we are round about 200 yards right now. This is what I didn't want them to do. And they're starting to basically walk right to left. It's not too bad. But I should, if I do this properly, I should be able to get into these easily within 100 yards. I'll probably get closer, but for the purpose of the video, I want to show you guys exactly how to do this without you guys going, well, I can't get close enough to my animals. I'm spooking them. So this applies to anywhere where you go on the map, even in the woods, up in the mountains, all again depending on the type of game that you guys are actually hunting. I think for the purpose of the video, I'm going to take this 1-star male out. We're still 180 yards, so like I said, nice and brisk. Steady walk, or steady crouch walk. And this is exactly how you guys should be doing this. It will not fail you, I promise. As long as you've got all wind going in your favor. I mean, if, again, you want to actually call your animals in, if you basically not knowing their fitness, if you're saying, well, all I want to take out of this herd is a mature, or if I want to take a low fitness animal out. So it is all about patience. Just take your time. There's no rush. But you start running around, and I promise you, you are not going to be able to hunt as successfully as what you should be. Just nice, steady walk. See, even though I'm moving, you can hardly hear anything I'm doing right now. You're going to know if the animals will hear you. Obviously, they're going to turn their head and look straight in your direction. And it probably will come up in the top right-hand corner of your screen to say alerted. Or if you've basically made too much noise, then it will be to that part of spook. I have been asked by quite a lot of you guys to make this video explaining exactly what stance you should be using. So hopefully this does help you guys out quite a lot. I mean, we now 145 yards, which, to be fair, is very, very good to actually get up this close towards your animals. I mean, that 3-star mature is still looking very nice, to be honest. So still, the behavior is calm. I'm just stopping for a second. And start to move in a little bit more. Still, wind is in our favor. So here we are now. That one just in front of us, 133 yards. Like I said, I'm just going to get around about 100 yards. And then I'm going to show you exactly the stance. This can be determined again in the scenario what you guys are actually in. If you've got a tree blocking you, again, depending on the elevation, if you are shooting up onto an animal, down onto an animal, again, depending what is actually in front of you from actually taking that shot. So basically here right now, if we try to lay down like this, we have got no line of sight as in towards shooting the animal. So basically being prone right now, that's not good. But that is what you should be always doing when you're going to take a shot. Be prone. Because if you stood up, or even if you crouched, you will have weapon sway. You don't want that. You want that bullet to go exactly where you want it to be. So still, 117 yards. I'm just taking that walk nice and slow. 115 yards. It's all about using that stealth walk. These are going to move before I actually get the opportunity to take the shot. I wish I could just pause the animals for you guys, but it's not going to work. So look, 105 yards now, 104 yards. There, 96 yards we're at right now. Right. So, stood up. I'm going to show you now within your weapon sway. Even holding your breath. So, that is the weapon sway that we have got stood up. This is by me not touching anything. I'm not holding my breath or anything as yet. But you can see how much weapon sway we have stood up. Now, holding my breath. Still, you've got that weapon sway. Okay? Now we're going to crouch. You can see down in the bottom right hand corner, we are crouched. Again, we still have that weapon sway. This is still by me not holding breath. I hold breath to go for behind the shoulder shot. We still have that weapon sway. Now hopefully when I lay down here I can still see that animal. Yes, I can. So just behind the shoulder, we have a little bit of weapon sway, but nowhere near as much as what we would if we were stood up or if we were crouched. Now, I'm going to show you when we do hold breath. I'll just take one of these out for the purpose of the video. So, this one here. Now, we can't really see exactly where we are shooting. Obviously, we do have a little bit of vegetation blocking view of that behind the shoulder shot. And he's just laid down. That there? Perfect. So there, holding breath. It is literally moving nowhere. But this is again down to you guys making sure that you do have a lot of your perks unlocked. You get those perks unlocked, these are the benefits that you are going to get. So that animal, for some strange reason, why is it saying that that is 300 yards away? That is not 300 yards away. Like, I should be 109 yards at least. $321 yards. What the hell is happening? Wow. Okay. This could be as well as I'm running a dev patch right now for the game. It could be a bug. But I'm going to take no notice of that distance in the top right hand corner. I know it's going to be round about 109 yards. And we can't just actually see him as yet. So again, it is going to be the scenario whether you are going to be able to be laid prone. But if you can, try and take all of your shots prone. I know there's going to be certain scenarios where you're not going to be able to even crouch. So you're going to be stood up, crouched, or obviously being prone. If you can be prone, that is when you do want to be taking your shots. So we just can't see him right now. This one. There we go. Here we go. Right, so straight behind the shoulder. Again, I have explained this in previous videos of exactly where to aim. Straight behind that front shoulder. And deep breath. Bang. Right, so at this point, you can basically do whatever you want because you have spooked your animals. Basically just go in there, run, get to exactly where you shot that animal. Have a look at the blood. Hopefully it was as what it should be. A double lung shot. We did shoot that with the Monoblanc 308. And bang. Didn't get far at all. That must have been a damn good shot. Potential, from what I'm thinking of where we've hit here to where it's gone, I do believe that is a hard shot. The velocity may have actually hit the heart. Yep. So basically on penetration, basically the bullet, I'm trying to think of the word what to use here. Basically the expansion of the bullet as it's went through the animal. Basically the velocity has basically expanded the shock through the body. And that is basically how we have getting damage onto the heart. As you can see in the bullet camera, you can see we've got flesh, bone, left lung, right lung, and obviously the velocity shock also basically disturb the heart as well. That's how basically we have getting our clean kill. So yeah, if there is anything in the video what I have missed out, please do let me know down in the comments down below. But yeah, that's exactly how you do it. Every scenario, if you can put what I've just shown you guys into practice on every species of animal that you're doing, that is how you get closer to your prey. Or if you want to be doing, as a lot of people are doing, I do it myself, where you are basically getting closer to your animal and then calling them in round about 220 yards, I believe the callers do work from. This is on all species of animals that are callable. I do emphasize that one a lot because you're going to be looking at on this map the likes of your mountain goat, your bighorn sheep. They can't be called in. So any animal that is callable, if you can call them in to give you that better shot, by all means, get them into round about 100, 150 yards or even less. What you feel comfortable at, take that shot as long as it is an ethical kill, and you're going to come out with results every time. So yeah, that is how you basically approach your game. Or like I said, if you basically just want to go out, explore around the whole of the map, and again seeing what you want to take out of an individual herd, pack, whatever it may be, you play how you want to play. But if you want to get in close like that, I've just proven exactly you can do it, especially within 100 yards. You probably can go less. It is all down to your guys' confidence. Or if you basically do see them from 220 yards out, they are a callable animal. Call them in. Get yourself down prone. Call in. And when the time is right, bang, nail that shot. But guys, thank you everybody for checking the video out. Like I said, guys, please make sure you do drop a comment on the video. Make sure you guys are subscribing to the channel as well. And do hit that bell notification to be notified of all content that I do put up on the channel. Do drop it a like. Drop it a comment. And guys, thank you very, very much. to each and every one of you guys for checking out this awesome video of an absolutely incredible hunting simulation game, a game called Way of the Hunter.